I win! I win!
You had a head start.
You can have a head start next time. Bet I'll still win. Just let me get turned around here. Give me a push, will you?
Yow!
Kwazii, are you all right?
Aye, Captain, but I can't get the orca to budge.
Oh, I don't feel very well. Is it just me, or is it getting really hot?
Kwazii, there's a bucket in the gup. Will you grab it and pour some water over the orca? He needs water to stay healthy.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If I could just... Oh no, I'm stuck, and I can't stay out of the water for long.
Don't worry. On my honor as an Octonaut, I promise that we will get you off this beach. In the meantime, Kwazii will keep you cool.
Oh, thanks.
Octonauts, the orca is stuck on the beach. Our mission is to get him back into the water. Until then, we must keep our whale friend cool and wet.
I'm on my way, Captain. Tunip, if you don't mind, I could use some help from the Vegemals.
The orca is too heavy to move himself when he's on land. If the orca can't move himself, we'll have to move the orca. Tweak, we need you here as soon as possible.
Right away, Cap.
Hey, I hear my pod calling to me.
Oh no! All of the orcas are heading straight for the beach. Kwazii, keep pouring. I'll be right back. Orcas, stop!
Please let us pass. We must go after our cousin.
If you go too close to the beach, you'll get stuck as well.
We're his pod. Members of a pod always do what they can to help each other.
You can count on the Octonauts to bring him back to the pod safe and sound.
But there must be something we can do to help.
Well, I know it cheers him to hear your voices. Maybe you could sing to him.
All right, Captain. We shall sing to him.
Hello. My name is Peso. I'm an Octonaut and a medic. Can you tell me your name, please?
Get me out.
OK, Mr. Get Me Out. Now, this won't hurt a bit.
Oh, my name's not Get Me Out. I want you to get me out of this shell. I'm stuck!
Oh!
Ow! Oh, it's no use.
Here, maybe I can pull you out.
No! Ow, that hurts!
Sorry.
Oh, I told you it was no use.
Don't worry. We'll get you out of that shell somehow. I know someone who can help us. What do you think, Tweak?
I'll cut open a shell with my octo slicer, and he'll be free easy as pie.
Here. Now what are you doing?
We're going to remove the shell for you. We'll just cut it open and...
Stop! Please stop!
Oh, hello. Stop? Why?
Listen, I'm almost too big for the shell I'm in. I need a new one, and that shell is just right, just right! It may be too small for him, but it's a perfect size for me. He's not the only hermit crab around here, you know.
Oh, well, let's get on with it.
If you cut that shell in half, it'll be ruined! Ruined! I'll never find another one like it, and believe me, I've looked.
If you don't mind my asking, why do you keep changing shells anyway?
Oh, because hermit crabs can't grow their own shells, so we borrow the shells of other animals for protection.
We move into one shell,
Grow up, get bigger.
and then move to a bigger shell.
So what can we do, Tweak?
Maybe I could just cut off the shell and then try to glue it back together.
That's too risky. I think we need a new plan.
Captain, we have one hermit crab who needs to get out of his shell and another who wants to get in.
We have to safely remove the crab from its shell. There's only one thing to do, Peso. We have to perform a crabectomy.
Captain, I've never performed a crabectomy before.
Even when I was in medical school.
Just watch out for those pinchy claws.
I'll talk you through the whole operation. I had to perform an emergency crabectomy once in my polar bear cub days.
Righto.
And I promise we won't damage that shell.
Aye, aye, Captain. Step 1, steady the shell. Step 2, fasten the hose.
Uh-oh, sounds like some gunk got in the propeller. Hold on, everyone.
All right, mateys. The next point wins. Shiver me whiskers! It's the guppy having a grand adventure chasing after a shark.
They're not chasing that shark. The shark is chasing them.
We can't seem to shake him. Peso, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to your stations. Octonauts, we need to get away from this shark. Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
You got it, Cap.
Hold on, everyone. Ready, Tweak? Now, close it. Phew. Good work, Octonauts.
Fascinating. I wonder why that shark decided to chase us.
Maybe you looked like a tasty dinner, me hearties.
No, that can't be it. Sharks don't eat ships.
I'm just glad that shark didn't catch us.
That'll teach me to take out a gunky gup. How's the gup cleaning coming along, Kwazii?
I haven't finished yet, Captain. Well, back to work. What? Who cleaned the guppy? I did. Hello, how did you get in here? I followed the gup, and I'm ready for more. You mean you like cleaning? Like it? I live for it. I'm a pilot fish. It's how I get food. I eat the gunk off of things. Eat and clean and eat. Ha ha ha! Then dinner is served. Oh yeah, look at that. That's filthy. Delicious. Oh, look at that. Filthy.
Great work, Kwazii. These gups have never been cleaner.
Well, as I always say, Captain, if you're gonna do a job, you might as well do it properly.
I'm amazed how fast you're able to do this. And all on your own, too.
Huh? I'm okay. Are you?
Aye, but our radio isn't.
And the Octopod is too far away for us to call them on our helmet radios.
Well, matey, the first thing to do is get out and take a look at the gup. There's a bunch of seaweed stuck in the propeller. I'll pull it out.
Let me help.
Got it!
Oh, no!
No worries. I'll go down and grab the gup finder off the gup. We'll use it to let Captain Barnacles know where we are.
So he'll be able to come and save us. Good idea. Is everything okay down there?
Got it!
Yes!
Yow! Give that back, you scurvy dog! Fish!
Stop! That's our gup finder! Now what?
Now, we find land.
Land!
Come on!
Kwazii and Peso should be back by now.
I'm on it, Captain. Octopod to Kwazii and Peso. Their radio's not working, Captain.
Activate the gup finder. It'll show us where they are. The gup finder shows that they're heading away from the Octopod.
But they said they'd come home right away.
Something's wrong. Sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, Kwazii and Peso's radio is broken, and the gup finder is showing that they're heading away from the Octopod.
Oh my, they could be lost or in trouble.
Professor, I'm going after them.
The guppy is ready to go, Cap.
Tweak, open the octo hatch.
You got it, Cap.
I wonder if there's anyone on this island who can help us.
Doesn't look like it.
Visitors! Hey! Hello and welcome.
What?
Down here, my friends. Down here. Welcome to the island where the breeze is cool, the sand is warm.
And the fish can walk?
There's nothing around but those skinny little fish.
It's like someone's playing tricks on us and then disappearing.
Who would do that?
I know, but I wish I didn't. 'Tis none other than the Tri-Toothed Terror.
The who-toothed water?
The Tri-Toothed Terror, a giant sea monster with 3 huge sharp teeth. He sneaks up on pirate ships, bites them with his enormous teeth, then disappears into thin air.
You think the tri-toothed terror could be around here, following us?
I don't think we're dealing with the Tri-Toothed Terror.
Well, if it isn't the Tri-Toothed Terror that made these holes, then what was it, I ask ye?
Where's that coming from?
It's a blue whale. Maybe he's seen something that could help us work this out. Excuse me, but...
What's so funny? Is me eye patch crooked?
Something's tickling my blubber, but I can't tell what. I wish it would stop now. Can you help me? It's down by my tail.
Ah, we've seen these marks before.
Oh, it's under my chin now.
That scurvy Tri-Toothed Terror must be nearby, but where?
Oh, I've got to get out of here. Hold on to me.
Whoa, that was a wild ride.
I wish I knew who was tickling me.
I think the creature who gave you the giggles is the same one that's been giving us trouble.
It left more of them tiny round marks in your blubber.
Don't worry, Blue Whale. The Octonauts will find the troublemaker and stop him.
Nope, too big. Too small. Too thin. Nope. 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 Wait a minute. There. That's it.
Captain, I know whose teeth these are.
Great work, Shellington.
They're called cookie cutter sharks. They dig their teeth into a whale's blubber and leave round holes, the way a cookie cutter leaves a shape in dough or pastry.
So that's why they went after the blue whale. They wanted a bite of his blubber.
But why did the wee sharks attack the Octocam cables?
Because they get confused and mistake soft material like rubber for blubber.
Rubber?
For blubber.
We've got to ask them to stop biting our equipment. But first, we need to catch these rubber blubber lovers, and I have an idea. Barnacles to Tweak, we're going to need your help.
You swim almost as well as a sardine.
You're not too shabby yourself for a little flipper-flapper.
The name's Dina.
Kwazii, maybe we'll have a rematch someday.
You're on. Well, better get back to my school before they... Uh-oh.
Did you lose your school? Well, I'll be glad to help you find them.
No thanks. I'm sure they didn't go too far. Bye, Kwazii.
Bye, Dina. Be careful, matey.
Lunch is served.
Not so fast, ye scurvy shark!
Oh, no, lunch is cancelled.
Thanks, Kwazii. I guess it's not so safe out here without my school.
They say there's safety in numbers.
True. That's why we sardines always travel in large schools. Then, when a fish who wants to eat us shows up, we swim in lots of different directions so it doesn't know who to follow.
Clever. There's only one of me, but I'd be happy to take you safely to your school.
That's very nice of you.
Fast. There they are now. I know a shortcut through this old shipwreck.
What happened?
I'm caught in this old fishnet.
Are you hurt, Kwazii?
Nah, I just bumped my head. Don't you worry, I'll get myself out of this mess. Stuck.
Maybe I could chew through the ropes.
No, Dina, you go on ahead, or you'll lose your school again.
Nope. You didn't abandon me when I needed help. I'm staying here with you till I know you're okay.
You're a brave lass, Dina, and a good friend. I better call the Octopod.
What's wrong, Kwazii?
Well, I hit me head, the gup is trapped, and a little sardine is in danger because she lost her school. Other than that, everything's fine.
Hiya!
Sounds like you need a hand. Dashi, sound the Octo alert.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, we've got an emergency rescue first aid lost sardine situation. Oh, I'll explain on the way. Tweak into the gup D. Peso into the gup E.
Okay.
Righto, Captain.
Dashi, open the octo hatch.
Oh, that's no rock.
It's the monster of Creepy Cove.
And it has the captain's octo compass.
Kwazii, Peso, what happened?
We saw the monster. First, it looked like a rock.
And then it made itself huge.
And then it turned green and disappeared.
Aye, and it's got your octo compass.
Dashi to Captain Barnacles. The octocompass is moving into a small cave on the other side of the kelp.
Thanks, Dashi. Octonauts, let's get to that cave.
Ready.
Yow! I reckon the monster wants to trap us inside this cave, Captain.
Well, I don't see any monsters, but I do see my octo compass.
The monster!
Shiver me whiskers! Another monster!
What?
The real one!
Gotcha!
Don't worry, we won't hurt you.
So you're the monster of Creepy Cove.
No, I'm not a monster. I'm just a cuttlefish.
A cuttlefish? Then how do you explain the fact that you changed your size and your shape and your colour?
That's what we cuttlefish do, to protect ourselves so other animals can't hurt us. I can make myself disappear.
Whoa!
See? I look just like a rock.
Oh.
Or I can make myself look bigger.
Amazing.
Or I can shoot out ink and make it look like you're seeing another cuttlefish while I swim away.
That's incredible.
Hi, matey.
We didn't mean to frighten you, Mr. Cuttlefish. We've only been chasing you because you have something that belongs to me.
You mean this?
Yes, that's my octo-compass.
Here, please take it. I was just playing with it. I like how it changes its look. Just like me.
You're right. And it also turns into a camera. May I take your picture?
Well, okay. How about a group shot?
Yeah, all right. Say cheese. As you can see, the monster of Creepy Cove was just a cuttlefish. Tunip, don't even think about it.
A cat, a penguin, and a crunchy motor thingy. It's an all-you-can-eat party! Hey, I feel fantastic.
Kwazii, the shark's after us.
No problem. We just need some more speed. Hold on!
Kwazii, keep away from the shark for as long as you can.
Copy that, Captain!
I've got an idea. Tunip, come in. I need an extra large supply of fish biscuits.
We could go around like this forever. Or not.
Oh no, the battery is low.
Now we really have to shake this shark.
Just hold him off a little longer, Kwazii.
Aye, Captain.
Let's load up the snack shooter, Tunip. All right, Kwazii, try to lead the shark towards the surface. I've got a little snack for him.
Come on, Sharky. Right this way.
Kwazii, look.
Captain, we're almost out of power.
Can you get the octo-ski up in the air?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, yummy!
Bullseye!
Yeah, we better get out of here.
You're right. Don't worry, guys. I'm not hungry.
You're not?
Nope. The most delicious fish biscuits just flew into my mouth. It was so strange. And now I don't have to eat you, which is great, because I love you guys. You fixed my fin. Thanks. But just a warning. I could get hungry again.
In that case, how about a little dessert? Let's take a closer look. Octonauts, let's search the area. I'll head right, Kwazii, you head left, and...
I'll stay right here with the penguin. The name's Claude, but my friends call me the Claw, on account of the fact that I like to crack coconuts open with it.
But I'm not a coconut.
Ah, sorry. Don't worry, you're not very crackable.
Hello, darling.
But there's my wife, Claudette, but her friends call her...
The Claw.
These here are my sons, Clive, Clem, and Clarence.
But you can call us.
The claws?
Yeah, how did you guess?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
I want to thank you all for finding this here coconut of ours. Rolled into the ocean days ago, and since we can't swim, we couldn't go after it.
Now, if you don't mind, we'll be taking it on home where it belongs.
Just drop anchor right there. That's my coconut.
Now, hold on, son. This coconut's belonged to us for many years, so it stays with us.
Yeah, it stays with us.
But that very same coconut bears the mark of me grandfather, Calico Jack.
You and Calico Jack are family? Well, now that you mention it, you do kind of look like him.
Thanks. So maybe you'd like to tell me how you ended up with my grandfather's coconut.
It was many years ago that Calico Jack washed up on the shores of this here very island. He was shipwrecked and hungry. We nursed him back to health with coconut milk, and in return, he told us rip-roaring tales of the open sea.
When we woke, he was gone. No note, no nothing. Just this coconut, which we've been trying to crack open ever since.
It's downright embarrassing. I mean, cracking coconuts is what we do.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Well, we couldn't crack it, and you couldn't crack it. Perhaps if we work together, we can all crack it.
Then let's get cracking.
You two crack while we pull. 1, 2, 3.
Crack! Keep pulling!
Tweak, deploy the rescue suction line.
Aye, Cap.
My babies!
Clyde! Clarence! Us coconut crabs are landlubbers.
Those boys can't swim!
Then we need to move fast. Tweak, Kwazii, Claude, into the Gup X and bring some coconuts. I'll explain. Octonauts and algae eaters to the HQ. Octonauts, our mission is to save the coral reef. But first, we have to show the damselfish that the coral reef is sick. Here's the plan. We steal some algae from the damselfish and use it as bait to lead them to the sick coral.
So the damselfish will see for themselves that the coral reef is in trouble.
This algae is heavily guarded by the damselfish.
Yes, and each damselfish has his own personal patch of algae.
If we take some algae from the boss's personal patch, he's sure to chase after us.
Aye, but look at all those patches. How do we know which one is his?
Already on it, Kwazii.
Dashy and I have been working on the damselfish cam. It's a camera that looks just like a damselfish.
I'll use it to slip past the guards and find the boss's algae patch. And of course, this camera has damselfish vision.
The boss has one big spot on his head. Come on, show yourself. There he is, and there's his patch of algae.
The boss is surrounded by all those damselfish. How do we get past them?
Ah, that's where Pete, Sammy, and Robert come in. Now, each of you has a special skill you can use to distract the damselfish.
Squirting sand. Speed.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute. Is it my spikes?
Yes, Sammy, it's your spikes. While you keep all the other damselfish busy, Peso drops Kwazii into the boss's algae patch.
Then I take the algae.
And we lead the boss to the sick patches of coral.
All right, everybody. Operation Algae Lift begins now. Sammy, you're on.
Oh my, this algae looks delicious.
Come and get me, fishies!
Andrew, keep off the algae.
Sorry, just dropping in for lunch. Now let's go, Peso!
No, that's my algae. Damselfish, follow that cat.
Faster, Peso! Hit the turbo button!
Okay, I've never driven a getaway gup before.
He took the bait, Captain! We're on our way!
Very good, Kwazii. Peso, there's a big rock coming up. Fake right, then everyone. Follow those krill. We'll have to come back for the guppy later.
Look! They're being sucked into that current.
Of course. A current is like a river of fast-moving water in the ocean.
Follow the great big swirling thing, then ride the river to the secret ring. This must be it.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Look, more krill!
We must be getting close.
Aye, we are getting close to that giant reef.
Flappity flippers!
The current's too strong to swim out of. We're going to crash.
2 crashes in one day. That's a new record, Muriel.
There's something on the other side. Everyone, sideways formation.
Shiver me whiskers, a hidden lagoon.
The reef makes a ring all around it.
Follow the river to the secret ring. That means...
This must be it. The secret manta ray feeding ground. But I don't see any manta rays.
The big feast must be over.
Or maybe it's just beginning.
It's like a manta ray whirlpool.
That's how we manta rays eat when we all get together.
Now these are some good shots. My camera!
It's going too fast.
Here, hop on, chaps. Now let's get that camera.
Almost have it. Oh.
Down there.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, coming through.
Hey, watch it.
Look out.
Careful where you're going.
Oh dear, leave it to Muriel.
This is starting to get a little rough. We need to hurry.
Dashi, are you okay?
I'm fine, but we have to help the others.
What about your camera?
I'll leave it. My friends come first.
Thanks, Dashi. Now for Kwazii and Peso. Peso, Kwazii, grab on.
Grab on? Grab on to what? Ah! Should have seen that coming.
Rough water. Need to get through.
No, Captain. You are too weak.
Yes, somebody has to pilot the ship. And that person is you, Peso.
Me?
Peso, use the manual. You can do this.
But Captain...
You've learned 317 ways to bandage an injured fin. You've performed crabectomies in the frozen Arctic.
Those are medic skills, and I've done those things lots of times.
But there was a first time. We're all counting on you.
I have to try. Tunip, keep an eye on my patients. All right, autopilot off. Activate steering wheel and turn on the octolift. Whoa! Captain, made it to the steering wheel. Uh-oh, big rock. What do I do? It says don't steer, but I have to steer around the rock or we crash.
Keep one hand on the wheel. Use the other to engage the rudder. You can do this, Peso.
Engage rudder. Whoa! Maybe I can do this. I can't do this. What do I do? Rocks and rough waters. It's not in here. What do I do?
You do the one thing that isn't in the manual. Trust yourself.
Trust myself? But I'm a medic. I don't pilot ships. I take care of people. Hold on. I am taking care of people. Everybody on board the Octopod is counting on me. I can do this!
Cone snail, loose on ship. Peso's in danger.
Must hold on. Flappity flippers. We're out of the roaring 40s. I did it. Now to switch the ship back to autopilot and check on my patience.
Peso, look out! Cone snail! Peso!
I'm all right. Wow, the ship's manual really did come in handy, in more ways than one. This would be a lot easier if I were bigger and faster.
Come on, Peso. My Uncle Gary always says it doesn't matter how big or fast you are, you just gotta be tough.
How can you be sleepy at a time like this?
When water bears get really hot, we go to sleep until it's safe to wake up. See what I mean?
Just a little bit further. Look out! Whoa! Everybody okay?
I think so.
Water bears?
Yeah, we're good. Are you okay?
Never better.
Wake me when it cools down.
Good. Now let's move.
Wait, where's Frank?
He was just here.
Yo, Frankie!
Frank, where are you?
He must have fallen off.
He's not here.
But that means he's somewhere back there.
On the other side of those rocks. We can't leave him behind.
Don't worry, Peso. We'll find a way to get through that rock pile. But we'll have to hurry.
Allow me, Captain. Your turn.
I can see the other side.
One of you will have to swim through.
That tunnel's too small for me.
But it's just the right size for me.
It's all up to you, Peso.
I'm coming for you, Frank. Frank, where are you? He could be anywhere. Frank, is that you? Frank! Oh, thank goodness. Flappity flippers!
Peso, hurry!
Are we going for a ride?
Gotcha, matey.
Let's go! Octonauts, keep going!
We made it! Hooray!
That was a close one.
Hey, we're outside. What did I miss?
Everybody made it out of the lava tube safe and sound.
You said it, and it's all thanks to Peso.
Peso, way to go! I knew you had it in you, buddy.
I may not be the biggest or the fastest, but I'm still tough.
He sure
You're
is.
even tougher than my Uncle Gary.
The toughest penguin I ever saw. That's all, buddy.
The sardines, let's go! And now move in closer so we can look for Kwazii's key.
They're splitting up.
You two follow that group, I'll follow the other.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We have to hurry. That sardine needs our help.
I'll say it again.
Peso, Kwazii, none of my sardines has the key, which means that one of yours does.
Kwazii and I are still chasing them, Captain. Kwazii, are you... Kwazii?
Kwazii to Captain Barnacles. Do you read me? Peso, are you there? I've got to get me gut back in the water fast. Hold on, there's that humpback whale. Ahoy, Mitch! Can you hear me? Oh, maybe if I send that signal.
Oh, sounds like somebody needs help. Oh, you really do need to watch where you're going.
Yeah, but right now, I need to get my gup off this iceberg.
Okay, I'll tip the iceberg over for you. Too big for me to tip over by myself.
Yeah.
But it won't be too big for me and a couple of friends. I'll send out a signal. Yo, Mitch.
You called?
Hey, guys. I need some help tipping over this iceberg. Let's do it.
Always enjoy a little iceberg tipping.
Hold on out there. Ready, guys? 1.
A little more.
2.
A little more.
3.
Yahoo! Thanks for your help. And now I've got to catch up with those sardines.
We'll come along just in case you run into any more trouble. This guy has a habit of crashing into stuff.
We've got to make it to the Octopod before these waves get any bigger.
Hey, you're talking to a speed skater, man! Can't you swim any faster? Come on, I'll race you! Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate! That's not fair! I had leg cramp.
Sorry about that, me hearty. I didn't see you there because you're so...
Don't say little.
No. I mean, yes,
Coming through! Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate!
That's as far as I can get it.
I can't get through.
If Peso can't make it, who can?
Captain, I found the Octo-ski! But I'm tracking a really big wave, and it's heading straight for Kwazii.
Let's go! Tweak, activate glider!
You got it, Cap.
Hang on, kids.
Okay, Sally, time to bubble up!
Time to what?
Bubble up! Remember those little hairs I told you about? When the water gets really rough, it helps us do this. So we can breathe even if we go underwater.
Amazing!
Haha, but true!
What about the babies?
Well, I don't have a bubble, but you're welcome to take shelter in my Octo-ski. All aboard!
It's okay, hon. I've got it.
The babies!
I'll save them! Don't be scared, kids! I've got you! Zip up, up, up! Here you go! Ah.
nobody here.
Hey, who are you calling nobody?
Hello. Who are you?
Never mind that. These waves are getting too big. My husband and your furry friend are in danger.